Ukrainians left with one manor out of Sievierodonetsk as fears preventing rages, adds evacuation teach. Evacuee quotes, Kyiv Ukrainian defenders have been preventing fiercely for every meter of Sievierodonetsk, President Volodymyr Zelensky stated, as Russian forces destroyed a bridge to every other metropolis throughout the river, leaving stranded civilians with just one way out. Russian forces have taken maximum of Sievierodonetsk, having pulverized elements of the town in one of the bloodiest attacks on account that they invaded Ukraine on February 24, and victory there could provide them momentum in a much wider struggle for manage over Ukraine's Japanese Donbass region. The key tactical purpose of the occupiers has not modified. They are urgent in Sievierodonetsk. Severe preventing is ongoing there actually for every meter, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky stated in his nightly video deal with on Sunday, including that Russia's military become seeking to pour reserves into the Donbass. Zelensky said the image of a 12-year-old wounded in a Russian strike became now the enduring worldwide face of Russia. These very information will underscore the way in which Russia is seen by using the sector, he stated. Not Peter the Great, no longer Lev Tolstoy, however kids injured and killed in Russian attacks, he stated, in an obvious reference to Russian President Vladimir Putin's comments ultimate week evaluating Moscow's Navy marketing campaign to Russian Emperor Peter the Great's 18th-century conquest of lands held with the aid of Sweden. Ukrainian and Russian forces were nonetheless combating street by street in Sievierodonetsk on Sunday, the governor of Luhansk province, Serhiy Gaidai, stated. Russian forces have taken maximum of the metropolis, however Ukrainian troops continue to be on top of things of an industrial area and the Azot chemical plant where hundreds of civilians are sheltering. About 500 civilians stay at the grounds of the Azot plant in Sievierodonetsk, 40 of them are children. Sometimes the Navy manages to evacuate a person, Gaidai said. But the Russians had destroyed a bridge over the Sievierodonetsk River linking Sievierodonetsk with its twin city of Lysychansk, Gaidai said. That left simply one among three bridges nevertheless status. If after new shelling the bridge collapses, the metropolis will really be cut off. There could be no manner of leaving Sievierodonetsk in a car, Gaidai stated, noting the dearth of a ceasefire agreement and no agreed evacuation corridors. Gaidai stated Lysychansk become also being shelled by Russian forces, and a 6-year-old baby were killed there. Could not independently verify that account. In Pokrovsk, southwest of Sievierodonetsk, women, kids and aged, a few in wheelchairs, boarded the only train evacuating humans on Saturday, at the begin of a long journey from the conflict area to safety in Lviv near the border with Poland. We held on till the last moment, we failed to want to depart, but lifestyles has compelled us to survive, Lyuba, a girl from Lysychansk, instructed television as she waited for the educate to leave. We are leaving, we don't know wherein, to whom, but we're leaving. Strategic implications. The fall of Sievierodonetsk, inside the closing pocket of Ukrainian land held within the strategic Luhansk vicinity, would pass Russia a big step in the direction of one of the stated dreams of what Putin calls a unique military operation. Russian forces had been firing mortars and artillery south and southwest of Sievierodonetsk, in keeping with Ukraine's standard group of workers. But it said Ukrainian forces had repulsed Russian tries to advance towards some groups. Could not independently verify the battlefield reviews. After being forced to cut back its initial dreams following its February 24 invasion of Ukraine, Moscow has grew to become its interest to increasing manipulate inside the Donbass, where pro-Russian separatists have held territory considering that 2014. Russian forces have engaged inside the regular bombardment of towns in the south and east, leaving many in ruins and hundreds of civilians lifeless, according to the United Nations. Elsewhere, Russian cruise missiles destroyed a huge depot containing U.S. and European weapons in western Ukraine's Ternopil vicinity, Russia's Interfax organization stated. Ternopil's governor said rockets fired from the Black Sea at the town of Chortkiv had in part destroyed a Navy facility and injured 22 human beings. A nearby reputable stated there were no guns saved there. Could not independently confirm the differing accounts. On Sunday, the Ukrainian General Body of Workers stated on Facebook, NASDAQ, Meta, that General Valery Zaluzhny, the top of Ukraine's armed forces, had spoken to General Mark Milley, the top U.S.